Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Vet Talks. Vet Talks, folks, Cougars Inc. Who do we have on our show today?
Hey, and hello again. Thank you for joining Vet Talks, the voice of the veteran community. And we've got Max Martini, a movie star, and we'd love to have him on. And today he was first in a Brett Maverick show in 1981 as a boy number to Lazy Ace, and then Glitter Dome, and eventually onto the unit and onto Sergeant Private Ryan. And he's here to talk about Special Operations Charity Network and the event they have going on with that with Harley Davidson. Thanks, Max, for joining us. How are you?
Thanks for that incredible intro. I had actually forgotten about Brett Maverick.
I have to clown you. You have to clown me.
But yes, great to be here. Thanks for having me. Really excited to be on the show and also plugging the efforts of the Special Operations Charity Network.
Now you were doing Sergeant Will Gardner, the movie, Max, and that movie was. Let's just tell our viewers just real quick, for those who have not yet seen it, it is out and available. But a real quick plug on what that movie was about for the viewers.
Sergeant Will Gardner, and yes, like you said, it's available on Amazon and iTunes. Just a quick preface to the movie. The intention behind this film is to raise and maintain a level of awareness to injuries that our veteran community is still suffering through to this day, sadly. And also to raise monetary support. So our film has allocated 30% of its profits to go to 3 charities receiving 10% each. The Gary Sinise Foundation, Higher Ground USA, and Warriors Heart. All 3 vetted and doing incredible work for veterans. So the story behind the film, it's a story it's loosely based on a friendship that I developed with a young Army Ranger while I was shooting the unit, actually. We had gone to the Middle East a couple times, and so he and I stayed in touch. The short of it is that he came back with some significant traumatic brain injuries. He and I remained friends, but our friendship inspired me to write a movie that could be a force within the veteran community. And so the story is about a sergeant that's come back from combat. He's returned. His family has left and gone to New Mexico, and he sets off on this journey to find his son. When we meet him, he's displaced. He has some brain tissue injuries. He also has some emotional injuries, and he sets off on this journey, very healing journey, to find purpose and help, and also help others. So the difference between my movie and other movies about PTSD and that you've seen in the past is that this movie is not meant to give an audience, present an audience with 2 hours of somebody suffering. It's more to inspire healing, to inspire hope, to inspire veterans to come forward and ask for help, to inspire veterans that have already gone through the healing process to help other veterans that might be in need. There was a time when there was a stigma attached to coming forward and asking for help, that it was a show of weakness, which it is not. And I think in 2020, we've gotten to a point where we can all agree that hopefully we've done away with that.
Yeah, the stigma is gone. So Sergeant Will Gardner, a great film about a veteran coming home, finding purpose, recovering, and helping the community. And I would like to add and take it away from you for a second and say that we would like to thank Max Martini and the Sergeant Will Gardner film, because what they have done is they've allowed a motorcycle, a Harley Davidson, to be created on behalf of the Special Operations Charity Network. It is right now, I get the share the intel with you guys. It is right now on its way around, getting some really interesting signatures that will be very exciting when that is revealed. You can check out the Special Operations Charity Network Instagram accounts and Facebook accounts for those updates. The Sergeant Will Gardner movie is at Amazon, correct, Max?
It's on Amazon. It's on iTunes. Those are the best places to find it.
Okay, you can also find the movie on iTunes and on Amazon. And so that is the link there with the fundraiser, and the fundraising for Special Operations Network and the Sergeant Will Gardner motorcycle, the Harley Davidson, will go directly to helping veterans in the community, Gold Star families, amazing charities that can be found at specopscharity.com. So that is one of the exciting things that we want to share. Now, Max, where are you calling us from today? And as we can see, you obviously don't look any more like you did when we worked and served with you. So what fun are you having these days?
What are you saying? I'm looking a little older?
Well, a little less bearded.
A little less
2
bearded.
years older than me?
That's not really a team guy beard there, Max. I'm just saying.
That's right. No, I was going to say it's there. It's just white. Man. Where am I? I am somewhere near the corner of Western and like 3rd Street.
It's
on
classified, Max. It's classified.
Oh, no, it is classified.
In Hollywood. Oh, okay. All right. You're in
That's
Hollywood.
right. I can't reveal I can't disclose.
Any big projects you're working on now you want to plug?
Yeah, I just directed a movie. Are you ready? This is a complete departure from Sergeant Will Gardner. So I directed a movie called The Manson Brothers Midnight Zombie Massacre.
There you go.
Wow.
Listen, it's a balls to the wall comedy. It's so
wow. That sounds epic. That sounds epic.
Yeah, it's really good, and it's there's lots of fighting, lots of action. The zombie stuff's hilarious. I just it was actually I got the script. I thought the last thing we need is another zombie movie, but it was so funny that I went, you know what, I'm gonna delve into this.
And they're bankable.
Doing that one, yeah.
They're bankable. They're bankable.
I do the sequel to that in April, and then I'm gonna direct another movie in the fall. So I've kind of started this little adventure in the directing world.
Max Martini has moved and upgraded himself from actor to actor/director. So you're actually taking the director's seat yourself.
I am. Yeah, I love it. I love it.
Okay.
I'm tired of taking orders, guys.
We don't blame you. All right, folks, check out that movie for you. What's the title of the movie? What's the title of the movie, and when does it come out?
The title of so it's the Manson Brothers Midnight Zombie Massacre. My agents are selling it now. All right. But I would anticipate probably the end of the year, probably close to Halloween, and then the sequel will probably time out for the following year, Halloween.
Wow! All right, folks. So there you go. Filming now and one on its way, just in time for Halloween.
So listen, I'm going to stay on top of this work with the Special Operations Charity Network by way of Instagram and Twitter. If anybody wants to follow me, Max Martini LA on both. We're going to be hitting a bunch of major events, trying to get this, promote the work that we're doing with this Harley Davidson, which, by the way, is a badass motorcycle. Any bikers out there want to jump on this opportunity? I rode a Harley across the country in Sergeant Will Gardner. If that's on your bucket list, this is the bike to do it on. So I can't plug it enough, and you'll be assisting a tremendous cause to help veterans.
Thank you, Max Martini. Here, ladies and gentlemen, on Vet Talks. You can find that fundraiser at Spec Ops Charity. Check out all the information there, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Ladies and gentlemen, Max Martini here on Vet Talks. If you would like to check out that motorcycle, www.specopscharity.com/Harley fundraiser. Specopscharity.com Harley fundraiser. You can get in on this Harley fundraiser and get your chance to win an amazing motorcycle, I think for as little as $5. I don't know. Check it out. Specopscharity.com Harley fundraiser. the Max Martini Sergeant Will Gardner Harley Davidson, an amazing motorcycle, an amazing movie. You can find it Amazon, and iTunes. I'd like to add them together, but they're not. Amazon and iTunes. Folks, ladies and gentlemen, Max, thanks for being on the show. Cougars,
Thank you, Max, so much for being on the show. We do thank you from the veterans and everyone your time, because you're your own private life and your life you spend. So thank you for helping us. We appreciate it.
I appreciate you guys. Thank you for your service. I appreciate that. And we've been buddies a long time, man. It's been a long time since the unit.
Yeah, it has been 07. Yeah.
Crazy.
And I go back to what Mike Hammer, my third voucher, 97. Stacy Keach yelled at me. Yeah, so it's not like I'm a young punk anymore. Yeah.
And we're just getting better looking. It's crazy.
Hey, my age range is,
They just got to like the real guard.
Thank you for having me on, man. And again, I'll be out at SHOT Show. I'm gonna go out and do some promoting for my film, do some promoting for our fundraiser with the Special Operations Charity Network. And so if you guys are out there, I'll be on the floor. Hit me up.
There you go, folks. Special Operations Charity Network at SHOT Show. Check Max Martini out. You can find him on Instagram. You can find him on Facebook. And you can find him here again on Bet Talks. Bet Talks. Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned.